Not me. Goddamn not me. What the fuck? I'm gonna say the same shit that my fucking father and his father said. It was just yesterday that I was 15, 16 years old. I understand where you're coming from, young buck. You know, you want to live your life. You know, but I want to sit down and teach you something and tell you something. You see, blah, 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 blah. And that's what I was hearing when these motherfucking old ass niggas used to talk to me. It was wah, 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 bam, 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 bing, bing, bam, bam, bing, bing, bing. But look at me, motherfucker. Look at me. All you teenagers out there. Look at me. I'm a living example of what happens when you don't listen to your elders, whether it's your parents, whether it's your grandmothers, whoever it may be. Overall, to the people that care about you. I'm a great example of what America has engineered. A genetically modified nigga. Because I didn't listen. Because I thought I knew something at fucking 18 years old. At 19 years old. Shit, I thought I knew something when I was 16 when I ran away from home. I thought I knew more than what a 30, 40, 50-year-old knew. I was oblivious to the whole fucking thing. For how can I know anything if I was nothing but 16 years old? And it was a person that was schooling me on something, and that person was 50 years old. They lived on this planet longer than I have. And basically, where did I get my information from? Where did I attain my knowledge from? To prove that you old people were wrong. From television? From rap music? From the movie theater? That's how I attain my knowledge. From people that control the music industry, that control all forms of entertainment. And their interest is not seeing, their interest is not seeing me form my own mind, but the mind that they want me to have as a consumer. Listen to me, motherfuckers. You young niggas out there, do you want to be a motherfucker like me? Because you can. See, you motherfuckers will sit back and say, I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to be that crackhead out on the street. I'm not going to be that alcoholic. I'm not going to be that prostitute. I'm not going to be pregnant at 16 because I know better. I'm more intelligent. And guess what? It's a space waiting for you on that block to be a prostitute. It's a space waiting for you at the hospital to deliver that baby at 16 or 19 years old. It's a space waiting for you. This shit is designed a certain way. And y'all motherfuckers ain't peeping the game. See, the Matrix, the Neo is your mother. The Neo is your father. The Neo is your grandmother. It's the people that care, that want you to break that spell. They want you to be better than they were. And nigga, to be real with you, I don't even know you. But I want you to be God. I want your generation to be the one to free us. mentally, physically, and spiritually. But I can't depend on y'all motherfuckers if you all are dependent on getting your information and knowledge from fucking movies and television and fucking rap music. The fuck sense that make? When have you ever heard a revolution or a change come about because you were looking at Love and Hip Hop? Fuck out of here. Continue to do what you're doing, and you'll go down that road. It'll go like this: elementary, middle school, high school, college, graduation, job. And you'll find yourself at a dead end, working 40 plus hours each week, and only having the weekends off. And those weekends, you're not reading, you're not studying, you're not meditating, you're not walking, you're not exercising, you're not doing anything for yourself. The only thing you're doing is saying to yourself, I need to relax. And your form of relaxation is consumerism. Let me purchase something to make me feel good. Let me buy the latest iPod, the latest iPad. Let me buy this movie. Let me get fucked up. Let me drink. Let me smoke. That's what the white elitists, white supremacy wants you to continue doing. See, your father and your mother, niggas like me, they done with me. I'm too old, motherfucker. I'm done. The only thing that I'm good for is to pay for my son or my daughter, whatever they want. The nagging effect, the nagging factor that these corporations have mastered, where the child, the teenager, nags the father and mother to get what they want. That's the only thing I'm good for, is money. But then after that, once you become an adult, guess what? You'll be only good for one thing. And it'll continue to go on and on and on. Peep the motherfucking game, little young motherfuckers. You're learning, you're getting an education, edited dictation in school. The same white elitists, white supremacy that's behind television, the music industry, that's behind the media, that's controlling everything. They're controlling your education also. So they get to dictate who and what you're going to be based on the limited amount of information that they give you. So for you niggas out there, black people, you ain't nothing but fucking slaves. You will never know that you were the original Egyptians. You will never know that you were kings and queens and you were goddesses and gods. You'll never understand that. You'll never comprehend it. So if I tell you that, you'd think I'm fucking stupid. You would say where your references is at. Because if it didn't come from the honky, the white man, guess what? It's irrelevant. In other words, if it didn't come from school, if it didn't come from my elementary school, if it didn't come from my middle school, if it didn't come from my high school, if it didn't come from my college, it is incorrect information. Do you understand that everything comes with a price? And for these white elitists, these motherfuckers, the few, oligarchy, the few that are controlling this planet, they don't want you to have a mind of your own. But your parents do. But your aunt, your grandmother, your uncle, your great uncle, your cousin, they care. These motherfuckers don't. These white elitists, all they care about is themselves and their family. Have you ever heard of a Caucasian girl or boy having problems with listening to their parents? You have. But guess what? They eventually get it right. And they make a couple mistakes. And then after that, they wind up owning or running the family business. For a black man and woman, you can't make any mistakes. You can't afford it. I fucked around and driving and shit at a young age and fucked my license up. And here I am still trying to repair that shit. Still trying to get my record expunged of all of the bullshit that I've done throughout the fucking years. I can't afford it. I've been in court a couple of times and have seen a fucking Caucasian woman get away with driving down the fucking wrong side of the street while drunk. She gets a couple of weeks of her license being suspended in a couple of classes. Us niggas get driver's license revoked for 15 years and shit. You can't afford it, my nigga. You can't afford to make mistakes. You can't afford not to listen to your parents. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they're dropping jewels. They're dropping knowledge on you. The only way that you can make it on this planet, on this earth, is knowledge. If your girlfriend and your little nigga friends is telling you something different, walk the fuck away from them. Let me drop a jewel on you. If your friends can't help you, if they can't teach you anything, you don't need to be with them anyway. You just don't. Straight up. If you got you a little honey, or for the girls, if you got you a little boyfriend and shit, if that nigga ain't fucking telling you and teaching you shit, and you can't grow with him, because I can't tell you not to motherfucking fuck, that would be impossible. Because at 16, 17, 18, I was fucking. Hell, I'm still fucking. So I can't tell you to stop fucking. I'm just telling you, got you. I got a good one. Whoever you have sex with, make sure if you fuck up and make a mistake and get pregnant, or for the dudes, if you fuck up and make a mistake and get a chick pregnant, that she wifey material. That he's husband material. In other words, make sure if you get somebody pregnant or something happened to that extent, make sure you know that that motherfucker has some worth, some value. Other than that, you drinking, you smoking, you doing this and you doing that. Y'all listening to Young Thug or whatever the fuck y'all listen to these days. Y'all have some shit in common because y'all do drugs. Y'all have some shit in common because you could talk about love and hip hop on TV. But then when the nigga, when the bitch get pregnant, or when the nigga get you pregnant, then you realize y'all ain't got shit in common. That this motherfucker don't even have any goals in life. I've seen it, I've heard it, time and time again. Stop repeating the mistakes that we made. If you don't want to worship God, become one. If you don't want to go to school, self-educate. Self-education. Learn 10 times more than what the person learned in high school, in college. And make sure you learn the truth about who and what you are. Because it's mandatory for you to know who you are in order for you to be the best person that you can be for yourself as well as your future children. And if you don't want to fucking go to work or work for somebody, become an entrepreneur. Other than that, don't travel down that same path that I traveled, that my father traveled, and everybody else. This is Langston 92. Stop being stingy with my shit. Share it. Let's break fucking bread. Bread is knowledge. I welcome you young motherfuckers to my channel. Because I ain't gonna judge you. All I'm gonna do is school you and put you onto the game. Let's build.